The great thing about Iranian art, and probably the most key thing that I am keen to get across, is that Iranian art is great because it's bounded. And a lot of Iranian artists would rather their work was not so heavily censored, what have you. But you know, there's a cliche that pressure creates diamonds, and I feel like with Iranian art, that is indicative of the wider scene. If you're forced to work within a box, then of course you have to really think about what you're doing rather than just chuck something up and sell it to a collector. Most principally provide a platform for Iranian art, you know, a legitimate platform in the West where we're not just nitpicking, you know, bits here and there and taking the bits that fit into that Western aesthetic. We're very much looking to change the view that Western collectors have of Iranian art. Now, a lot of the works that we've got here, we have behind me, you know, work that is, you know, a flag with a very calligraphic base. And a lot of the works that we're showing have, you know, quite strong Islamic content, and that is not conducive to the wants and needs of the Western collector. That being said, that is more so because Western collectors have been presented with quite an orientalized notion of what Iranian art is, what Middle Eastern art is, and what the Middle East more broadly is.
Well, I'm really positive about the Iranian art market at the moment. You ask where we're seeing the demand coming from, and it's coming from all over. I have clients in Dubai, I have clients now in Beirut, I have several clients in the US, and obviously I have clients in London, and from time to time I have inquiries from Europe as well. I'm also, interestingly, reaching much further afield, so now looking at perhaps the Asian market as well, because I think there's a huge potential there. Good painters and good photographers, and the Iranian artists are providing it, whereas with the Arab artists, the market is much younger there. You know, I have been working with artists from the Gulf. They maybe have been trained in the West, but they haven't got 3,000 years of continual artistic history, which is what the Iranian artists do, and they're drawing on it, and I think that's where their strength lies, absolutely. it's got nothing to do with exporting the works of art from Iran at all. I think it's just been, people have been exploring new markets. There was a while, maybe 10 years ago now, when people were looking at Iranian art, but you know, they did actually then go and look at other emerging artists, artworks, art regions. But now I think they're ready to come back to Iranian art. As I said before, there is nothing here, and people are interested.